So today I'm actually going to be talking about a stock a lot of you might know. So I've actually done analysis on this particular stock previously, but now I want to actually go a little bit in detail to give a better analysis on this particular stock. I think this is the first time I'll be posting this stock, my analysis on this particular stock on my YouTube channel. So here we have the Tesla stock. Now, I believe you all know the Tesla company and they deal on electric vehicles and all of that. So now, a there's a unit of this particular Tesla stock is selling for 217.80 cents. Are you with me? A unit of this stock is selling for $217.80. That's what a unit of this stock is actually selling for at the moment. And then it's saying during a particular time it has dropped 20% and all of those things. But then that is not actually the main thing we are here to look out for. We're here to look out for the major bias based on our technical and fundamental analysis we do, because we are fundamental analysts, we are technical analysts, and then we get to analyze the market based on news and also based on the technical side. But for this particular video, I'm going to be giving you guys the technical analysis, the technical side of this particular market chart, what we can see in order to help us understand what we can actually do on this particular stock. Now, this Tesla stock, actually, in time before, I've actually hit their highest price, which sat at $415.22. Now, this $415.22 was actually the highest point the Tesla stock has ever reached since time immemorial, since it was originated, since the stock started, since the company started. Now, I think we can see it's thereabout started, is it thereabout 2011, thereabout. It actually could have started before then, but the chart actually was made available to us 2011, or that is the point this particular trading view began to look at their side. Now, one very important thing we can look out for on this particular market is from this point it moved up into these highs. That is very good information. Now, another good information we can see is during this uptrend, because this is considered as an uptrend, we can simply mark out the levels which are the structures market broke while ascending to that particular high. And if we should do that, we will see that market broke this as the first structure. So I have to make it a little bit wide so you guys can see it clearly. Yeah, so you guys can see it clearly. It's a little bit faint because it's on a higher time frame. I don't really know why, but so we check this other chart, which is we check the other break of structure, which is at this point. So we had a break of structure around here, that was 2020. We had another break of structure again around 2020, and we currently had another break of structure at this area, which is in 2021. Now, before we had this highest points market got to on Tesla stock. Actually, let me bring it down. So I think that's it. 414. If we keep shrinking it down, I think we'll be able to adjust it to the main point, but then that's not really the point we're trying to pick on this one. Now, each of these break of structures created lows. You understand? Each of these break of structures created lows. So now, the first break of structure created this low, and then the second break of structure created this low. Good. And now the second break of structure, the low the second break of structure created was the point market tapped into before pushing to the upside, which is a significant and a good information. Now, after that happened, market retraced. After market broke the final structure to the upside, it retraced to the downside, and then we currently got a clear break of structure which began to give us interest in this particular stock, which is at this point here. So this break of structure we got at this point after the retracement to the upside, after the retracement on this second break of structure market created, was a point which gave us interest, and I think that was in the year 2022 basically. So that was in the year 2022. So one thing we can simply do is also to go to the smaller time frame, which is going to the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that we have a new high. This is our new high. On the weekly time frame, this is our new high, but then we had this break of structure at this point, and this is the new recent high after that break of structure. Now, we can simply consider our retracement on this particular one to see where market actually tapped into. We can simply consider our break of structure. When we look at it, we would simply see we had market plunge to the downside. We had market plunge to the downside and then tapped into our 0.79 level. Now, at that 0.79 level, market plunged into it. We had what we will call our tweezer bottom. So now that tweezer bottom is actually a reversal sign. You understand? It's a reversal sign. It helps us to pick reversals on the market. Now, considering that reversal sign, it actually gave us what we'll call a smaller break of structure at this point here. Yeah, it gave us a smaller break of structure at this point here. So we are now just picking the break of structures. Now we can see that the break of structure is now trying to give us an ascending wedge, actually to target us into these new highs, plunge us into this new high. So since we've gotten this entry here of the first Fibonacci, we can now simply adjust it to this current break of structure and this smaller high, though I won't mark the high with, I'll mark the high so we don't get our chart messy. So based on this, we can clearly see that one thing we are expected to do on this market, and one thing that could really help us make a lot of massive profit on Tesla stock, is waiting for this market to reverse into either this 0.618 level or reverse into this 0.79 level. Now, when it gets into the 0.79 level and we are able to get a good bullish engulfing candlestick from around this zone, we are good for a buy at this point. So if we can get a reversal into this point here, let me set a color. Which color would I use? Let's use a blue color, and then let's still mark this as blue. So if we can get markets into this area here, this is actually our premium level. Market can get into this premium level, we would actually be advised to purchase our stock on this Tesla stock. We'll be advised to purchase the Tesla stock because from this area we can receive highs into this point, and that will earn us a lot of massive profit. That's like, it's just going to be an incredible profit on this particular one. Now, in order to add something, let's see something. We can consider our break of trend line. So if we should drag our trend line, it actually gives us something like this. So don't really look at the chart, it's messy. I'm actually trying to, this is we analyzing the market to be able to understand what we can possibly do on this Tesla stock. So I'll simply go to the 4 hours time frame, and then let's see what actually is happening on the 4 hours time frame on this particular stock. Okay, so I know it dropped in value from here and then it's still dropping, but then we actually would be expecting market to give us good reaction from around here or around here. Once you see a bullish engulfing candlestick from either this blue level or this ash level, which is here, or from this area here, or from this area, if we can see rejections from this area, it's really going to be a lot. You understand? It's really going to be a lot because it would help us make informed decision on how to purchase this particular stock. So it will help us make informed decision on how to purchase the Tesla stock. So this is our analysis for Tesla. This is our current analysis for Tesla. You see the first zone, the first level has actually been triggered. We are waiting for the second level to be triggered and then we can make our entry. Either it gets triggered at this point or at this point, premium level. So that is that for the Tesla stock, guys. That is that for the Tesla stock. Basically, all these things we are looking for here is just a reversal. It's a reversal on the monthly time frame. It's basically a reversal on the monthly time frame. All we are trying to explain is that we are going to be in for good for a buy once we get a decent reversal, and then we push up into these highs. So something we'll be looking out for, if I should plug my tool, we'll be looking out to take buys from here and hold onto this area. Then this could be our stop loss on this particular entry. But ideally, if you're investing on this, you just invest at least a minimum of you invest a minimum of 40, okay, sorry, not 40. You invest a minimum of 100 and let's see, $166. So that is actually going to be our stop loss from this point to the 0.00 level of this particular stock, which is the minimum I would advise anyone to invest. At least purchase a share of the stock or a unit of the stock and then you hold it significantly, such in a way that when it appreciates in value or if it drops, you are not just going to be liquidated out. So at least you still have the capacity to hold until you are profitable on this particular stock. So that is all we have on the Tesla stock. Peace, guys. Please do help me subscribe to support my channel and help me grow. Have a wonderful day, guys.